get to the next topic. Let's do the power rankings for this upcoming season. So we're gonna do it off the tiers. We're gonna do it off tiers. So lottery play-in, first round exits, contenders, series contenders, and then championship contenders. Okay.
How you want to start it?
From the bottom up.
You want to start from the bottom?
Yeah, start from the bottom.
All right.
Start from the bottom. Start from the bottom up. So lottery.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm not the biggest basketball aficionado, but if I had to pick team going into the lottery next year, I got one pick. It's the team closest to you. I do think Orlando is gonna be in the lottery next year.
Well, I think so too. I could attest that. I can agree to that. I mean, I went to 6 Orlando Magic games last year. I mean, granted, yes, like they do have Balo Bancaro, but the thing is like they have a very serious backcourt problem. Yes. They have Cole Anthony, they have Jalen Suggs, they have Markelle Fultz, and they also have RJ Hampton. And what's bugged out is literally the backcourt played better. The team overall played better when Fultz and RJ Hampton was out there. Jalen Suggs is fucking overrated.
Yeah, honestly, they really get looking too hot for him.
He is garbage. Okay, and they also have a front court problem too. They have Bobo, they have Mo Bamba, they got Franz, they have the Wagner boys, they have Balo Pancaro, they have Jonathan Isaac coming back, and they literally have no type of veteranship. They have no veterans besides.
Yeah, it's all young dudes.
Besides Terrence Ross, Terrence Ross and Gary Harris.
They have no leadership there.
They have no leadership there. Like, what are the Magic doing at this point? What are they doing?
Yeah,
like,
I don't see a lot.
They need to trade. They need to trade away some of their core pieces and then get some veteranship. If they want to become content, do that. I thought they were going to do that too. But they did. Like, again, hey, if I'm the Magic, I'm taking Paulo Bancaro #1. I don't care. Like, because Chet Holmgren, he even said it. He didn't want to play for Orlando. Yeah. He didn't even take their interview with them. He was like, all right. Because he didn't want to play.
Now with him hurt, I really do feel like it's just going to be tank season, and they're just going to see what they can do with a good lottery pick, and then maybe trade some shit around come that time and see what they can get in the market.
What you talking about? You're talking about the Thunder, right?
Orlando,
Balo Pancaro's not hurt. He's hurt. He's
no. Chet
is on the Thunder.
No, who am I?
Chet's on the Thunder. You talk about Chet.
Oh, it is Chet. Chet is on the Thunder. That's what I'm talking about.
So all right, so yeah,
it's the Thunder that I'm talking about. Yeah, with that one.
Yeah, OKC is in the lottery too.
Where is OKC? I can see him.
He's right.
I see him. Yeah. Now with him getting so with Chet being hurt, I don't see it. I don't see any type of bounce back from this. But I do see them once again kind of bouncing back and then just taking who they can get and then really making it a something the following year. Okay,
so my issue with OKC is that they have a lot of draft capital. Yeah. Right?
Oh shit!
There's only 15 roster spots. They have a lot of young core pieces. Okay, you can't continue being in the top fucking. You can't be in the lottery top 10 every year and then draft due to the fact because you have guys like Chet Holmgren, you have Josh Giddey, you have Lou Dort, you have Shai, SGA. How are they going to develop as players if they're not getting any playing time? You have way too many young pieces. They need to trade young pieces away and get some veteranship around this team.
It's like the same thing with Orlando.
It's the same exact thing with Orlando. Yeah. It's just real funny how the Raptors have like undrafted free agents. And mind you, Orlando and OKC are literally drafting in the top 10 every freaking year. And there's no success.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like shit, Miami, literally all of Miami's players, none of them were drafted in the fucking first round.
Yeah, when they're starting lineup, none of them was drafted.
None of them were drafted in the first round, and they went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, that's all.
So that's what I'm saying. So, like, those two teams are gonna have an issue. Those two teams are gonna have a real issue. They need to figure something out. I mean, I applaud Sam Presti for doing the trades, getting all that draft capital, but utilize the draft capital. Trade. Get somebody that you need to elevate this team.
No.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're weird. I would say next, if I had to pick a team, maybe I'm tripping, but I would say San Antonio.
Oh yeah, San Antonio was
I
definitely
think
freaking
San
tanking.
Antonio is gonna
Yeah,
be on the
San Antonio.
tail end this year,
Oh, San
and
Antonio is definitely tanking.
they
San
are
Antonio.
tanking.
Yeah, Greg
I don't
Popovich even
see
said
it.
it. Greg Popovich even said it. He was like, "Oh, do not bet on the Spurs to win the
Yeah,
championship this year."
I do not
Like
see it at all.
they just traded the DeJounte Murray to Atlanta. They don't have anybody like
Yeah,
besides who was it, Keldon Johnson.
yeah,
You know, they're
yeah,
rebuilding. They're
yeah. They're
rebuilding.
rebuilding.
They're rebuilding.
It was
So
them.
they're and the
Now
Jazz.
the Jazz. That's
The
what I was about to
Jazz.
say. I was like
They
the
blew it
Jazz.
they
We
blew it the
all
fuck up.
know they are
They blew it the
tanking.
fuck
It
up.
is done.
Yeah.
You know, they
Danny
had their
Ainge is
little
taking.
window.
Yep.
It's over.
Danny Ainge is freaking. He's running that team. You know what Danny Ainge is? He is literally the evil genius when it comes to trading. Fuck
Yeah.
Danny Ainge.
They got mad capital. They got mad
Yeah,
capital for the next couple
yeah.
years.
For Rudy Gobert and from Donovan Mitchell, and then
Yes,
even
sir.
for Bogdanovich too.
Even yeah.
Even
So
Bogdanovich.
we'll
I'm just saying.
see. We'll see how that turns out.
The next lottery team, I would say Detroit. No, not Detroit. Charlotte.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Charlotte.
So Charlotte, oh man, like I really want them to not be a lottery, but
I like LaMelo.
I like LaMelo.
But
Love LaMelo.
I like LaMelo.
And
But
Leandro. I don't know about that.
they don't
I
have
saw
another
him playing,
two.
but
They don't have a number two because you can't trust Gordon Hayward, right? He's injury prone as a bitch, and they have no center. They have Mason Plumlee, and granted, I love Mason Plumlee, but Plumlee is not the same.
Yeah.
Because who's their starting five? You have LaMelo,
and what's the name just got
Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward.
Crazy.
Yeah, Miles Bridges just freaking hit up
Threw
on
away his
girl.
career.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it ain't looking hot.
It's not
for the Carolina team.
I'm just saying. Pacers too. Pacers is another lottery.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the
Indiana.
Pacers. Indiana. I'm not hearing a lot of good stuff coming out of the Pacers right now either.
Indiana's. They have Tyrese Halliburton has a lot of promise. He has a lot of potential. But they have Miles Turner. They have Buddy Hield. Miles Turner every single year is always coming up on the trade rumors. Like he's gonna get traded.
Always, every year, bro.
Never gets traded.
He never gets traded.
I feel bad for that man. He doesn't deserve it.
Damn, bro. They be trying to ship him all the time. He never gets traded. Never leave. God damn.
Feel bad for him. But yeah, besides I don't see them being a good basketball team. I just don't see it.
I don't see it.
Okay.
You think Detroit? You think Detroit?
Detroit. Yes, they're not ready. Like they got the pieces. They're in the up and up, but this probably be like the last year they end up in the lottery.
I couldn't tell because it's like I'm seeing all the things that they have.
Yeah, they got Cade, they got Jaden Ivey, they got Jalen Durant. They just traded for Bogdanovich. They still got Bay. They got
but
they got some pieces, but I don't see them. I don't. I don't see it.
How you feel about Portland?
Portland, I think they're a playing team, to be honest, because you got Dame coming back.
When you got Dame, I can't really say
but on top of that, they just added Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
And Anthony Simons, he was doing his thing. They still got Nurkic.
I give him a play-in.
I can see them. I can see them. Doing things in the play-in.
Yeah.
The Wizards, they're a lottery too.
Yeah. I was looking at them before I said that. Yeah, Wizards definitely a lottery. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like my mans.
I mean, you can't trust Porzingis.
You can't trust Porzingis. You never have. He's been on so many teams at this point, and he just hasn't produced like he's.
He couldn't even gel with Luka.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. It's Luka.
So, exactly. So then they have Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal
still Bradley Beal.
But I understand that. And then they have what? They just lost KCP. Yeah, they got Monty Morris to play the 1, so that way it takes away from it takes away from Bradley Beal playing.
It's not
playing point guard. It's not enough though. It's not enough. They just lost KCP. They just traded KCP for Will Barton. Like, are you fucking serious?
It's not enough for me to be like,
no.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the Wizards playing.
No.
All right.
How
you feel about Sacramento?
Sacramento, hear me out. I honestly think they're a playing team.
That's what I was gonna say too. I think this is the year for them to make the jump to a playoff team. Like, I really do feel like this is the year.
I could see them in the play-in. I could honestly see them in the play-in. They're trusting De'Aaron Fox.
Yes,
Mike Brown is the new head coach. He's very defensive minded. He's gonna expect the De'Aaron Fox to play defense. He's already said it. They just got Malik Monk, who wanted to play with De'Aaron Fox. Yeah. They got Sabonis, and don't act like Sabonis is a fucking scrub. He is an all-star. I don't want to hear it. Okay. So
I could see it.
They still got Holmes. They have a young core. They have some veteranships. It's real gel, and they have a winning coach. You know what Mike Brown can do. Yeah.
I can see it.
I could see them. I could see them surprising a lot of teams this year. All right.
I would say next is maybe Houston.
No, Houston is a lottery team too. I forgot all about Houston.
You think so?
Yes, they are. They have a backcourt problem. They don't have a true point guard.
Yeah, it's kind of the same issue that Orlando's running into. They don't really have.
Orlando has a point guard. It's Markelle Fultz. It's just the fact that
that's right.
They just put Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony's garbage.
You think a lottery for them?
Yes, they're completely in the lottery. They're still like on the up and up. They're not ready yet.
But what about the Knicks?
The Knicks are a playing team.
I'd say the Knicks are a playing team.
The Knicks are a playing team. They just picked up Jalen Brunson, gave that man a big contract. They got the point guard that they needed. I honestly could see RJ Barrett going upwards.
If he takes another step forward.
If he takes that, he takes that leap.
New York basketball, bro.
Horrible.
It needs it, bro. Y'all need to, like, so bad. And
I think if Barrett takes a step,
I think it'll be good.
He's gonna take the leap to progress and be
He fucking better.
Honestly.
Because we've been talking about him taking a leap since he did that jump. What was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago when Trae Young came and fucked that whole shit up. And then last year, he seemed like he just went stagnant again.
The problem is, so it's Tom Thibodeau. They need to hire a new coach due to the fact is like you have a lot of young potential players like Quentin Grimes, Obi Toppin, Cam Reddish. I seen Cam Reddish play in college with Zion and fucking RJ Barrett. I know what Cam Reddish could fucking do. Give the man minutes. Give him fucking minutes. All right. Yeah. Why are you starting Fournier? Why is he starting? Tell me, please.
Why?
Like, honestly, why is Grimes not starting over Fournier? Or even Cam Reddish? Cam Reddish is not getting no burn. Derrick Rose is gonna come back. Again, there's way too many like questions about this team that I don't see them being like top 6. They're going straight to the playoffs. No, they're going to be in the play-in.
Yeah.
I can see the same thing about the Hawks. Yeah, the Hawks, they're a playing team as well. Yeah, granted, they got DeJounte Murray, but honestly, I don't think it's enough.
You don't think so? Well, I don't understand.
They were the number 8 team. They were the 8th seed last year.
I don't see how that's gonna mesh well because you're taking the ball from.
So the way I look at it,
I don't see Trae giving that ball up.
No, so the way I look at it, what did you just say with the top 100 list? You can't put Trae a little bit higher because he cannot play defense. DeJounte Murray, he is known for his defense.
True.
Okay, so that takes away the pressure away from freaking Trae to play defense. Then on top of that, it also gives you another ball handler because 9 out of 10 times Trae got the ball. So you could sit Trae down and then have DeJounte play point while he's on the bench. That's the problem. They didn't have anybody else to play point guard after Trae went on the bench.
Yeah.
So that's why I say there'll be a playing team because there's way too much firepower in the East. Way too much firepower. Because you think, honestly, are they going to be over the Bucks? You're putting them over the Bucks. You're putting them over the Celtics. You're putting them over. You're putting them over the Sixers.
Yeah,
you're putting them over Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for them.
Exactly. So they're a playing team because once you get to 7 to 10, you're in the play-in.
Yeah.
So
I would say. What about Cleveland?
I don't think they're a playing team. I do not think they're a playing team. But
so what do you think they are?
I think they're a first round exit. But we're talking about play-ins.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I didn't know. I don't know. Like I do feel like this is the time for Cleveland basketball to be back. And I do feel like it would be either play in or first round exit for them for sure.
They made way too many great moves.
That is true. I mean, we don't
understand something.
So check this out.
So check this out. So what I like about the Cavs is that the NBA is very a copycat league. They saw what Golden State was doing, with the shooting, right? Cleveland basically went against the grain, was like, fuck that. We're bringing back the Twin Towers. They got Jared Allen. They got Evan Mobley. Darius Garland was an all-star. He's a great point guard, right? But again, they didn't have any shooting because they had Karis LeVert. Yeah. They didn't have a potential shooter. Donovan Mitchell elevates that team because one, they have the defense because Darius Garland can play defense. Evan Mobley came to his own, and he's just going to be even greater. Jared Allen, one of the best centers. Top 10 center. No, not even top 10. Top 6 centers in the fucking league. Okay? And then you add Donovan Mitchell, who is known to producing in the playoffs. That team is going to be at least minimum 5th seed.
Yeah.
Minimum. Okay? I can see them in first round exits.
I could see that. I would say I'm trying to think of another playing team that I can think of.
Another playing team I can say.
I wonder if you're gonna say the same team I'm thinking about.
It's gonna be the Pelicans.
Yep, I that's the only other team I can see for the Pelicans. Now, oh my god, see the whole issue with the Pelicans, bro, is Zion.
He has not played a whole year.
That's what I'm saying. He
lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight. He looks like Zion from Duke.
That. Yeah,
I got that. But again, I have to see it.
Yeah, if he comes in, and he looks like he's playing for Duke.
His rookie year.
All right.
Because his rookie year, he was 20-10.
He was something. He was something serious, and I get that. But
they got McCollum.
It's been a year, dude.
They got Zion. You know what I'm saying? They're playing. They're a playing team.
Yeah, it's been a year. I don't have a lot until I see him mid-season form, and he's playing. That's the only way I can see them like pushing ahead to contenders because they could be if Zion is that dude. All right,
the Lakers are another playing team.
Yeah, it's like you say that about LeBron and cool, we got Bron. It's AD. AD is the issue.
No,
for me
that's
anyway.
That's not just the issue. So
he's a big chunk of it. If he don't play,
he is.
They ain't
a big chunk of it. No, it's a big chunk. But it was funny.
You still think Russ?
No. It was funny when last year when they traded for Russ. The minute I saw that trade confirmed, hey, Russell Westbrook's going to the Lakers. I said that was horrible. The worst thing that the Lakers could do. Mind you, my boy, he is a Lakers fan. Ride or die, he bleeds purple and gold. And I even told him, like, it's not going to work out. And the reason why I say that is because Russell Westbrook, he is very ball dominant, right? Mm-hmm. He doesn't give a fuck about winning. He wants, honestly, at this point, he doesn't care. You could just tell. Like, it's triple-double or nothing with Russell Westbrook. And on top of that, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you look at the formula for LeBron when he was with Miami and then when he went back to Cleveland. The reason why those teams were successful is due to the fact is that they surrounded LeBron with shooters. You had Ray Allen, you had Mike Miller, you had Shane Battier, you had Kyrie, you had Kyle Covert, you had Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? You don't have shooters on the Lakers. No. Who's your 3-point shooter? Who? And then on top of that, you got AD, aka Street Clothes, that he can literally never stay healthy. I even said it. Like them trading for AD, horrible move. This man, since he's been in the NBA, has not played a full fucking season. He has never been healthy. He has never been healthy at all. And honestly, the only reason why they won the freaking ring pop championship in the fucking bubble is because you give LeBron and Anthony Davis 5 fucking months to recover. Like, honestly, because look what happened in 2021. They ran it back. They ran it back. They ran it back with the same roster. I mean, no, not even, because they lost Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee.
Yeah, they lost like a lot of those.
They lost a lot of their front court. Yeah. But besides that, like, they got blown the fuck out against Phoenix in 2021. Yeah. And 2022, clearly they didn't even make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, they were able to heal up real good for the bubble. And they were able to
give them,
even in the freaking bubble, AD didn't even play. He still was injured.
But AD in the playoffs, he actually went the fuck off. He went toe-to-toe with Jokic and cooked his ass.
No, he did good at that, but I'm pretty sure when he didn't play like the first series or the second series.
No, I think it was the first, but he cooked.
Oh, yeah. When they played Denver, though. His ass. Yeah. They was on that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the big issue with the Lakers. The Lakers, they don't have, and on top of that, they're old. They don't have any young players like that.
Yeah, bro. They got rid of it.
Exactly. It was stupid. And honestly, and nobody says it. Nobody says it. But honestly, that is the stigma when it comes to LeBron. Like, think about it. Really think about it. Cleveland, they had young core.
I see you.
And then he left Cleveland high and dry with nothing but old-ass veterans. He does that every fucking time he goes somewhere. He literally gets rid of the young core. He got rid of Lonzo. He got rid of Randall. He got rid of Ingram. He got rid of Hart. He got rid of fucking Kuzma, KCP. And all of them are
imagine if he kept all of them.
All of them are striving.
If they would have stayed and he would have just stuck with them instead of trying to get AD.
It wouldn't, but honestly, it would not happen. It would not work out because it's like with Jordan. You have to have you have to have the mentality to play with Jordan, because Jordan expects the best out of you, and if you're not going to give him your best, he's going to call you out on your bullshit. I think that's what LeBron does. But the thing is, what I don't like about LeBron is that LeBron, like, it's that thing with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's real quick when he wins a game to go shake the opposing quarterback's hand, but he loses, he walks right off the field. Fucking sore loser.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, keep that same energy when you fucking win. Fuck all that.
All right. So, you have any other plans? Because I really don't.
The Raptors?
You think so?
Yes.
I could see that. The Raptors are starting to. I mean,
they're literally hoping that Scotty Barnes becomes this phenomenal player. They didn't make who that Otto Porter Jr. Really? Yeah, that's gonna take you to the next level. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well,
the Suns too.
In the play-in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, not playing. First round exit.
Yeah, I would say either first round exit. Because if they don't have a freaking collapse, they could possibly be contenders. But I don't know about Aiden. I really don't. That
he doesn't want to be there.
He doesn't want to be there, and it's obvious he doesn't want to play. He beefed with
Monty. Monty Williams is not utilizing DeAndre Ayton the way he should be.
It doesn't look cohesive, and it hasn't looked cohesive in a minute. So the Phoenix, whatever. Of course, I know DB and freaking CP3. I know they godly, but I just don't see it cohesively doing what it needs to do, especially with Aiden. With them saying yes, we're gonna keep Aiden and re-signing him, and I did hear that he may get traded, but I don't know.
But another team in the play-in, because I forgot, because you have to have 4 and 4. Miami's a play-in team.
Oh, yeah, we do need 4 and 4. Okay. Miami?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I would say out of these, I would say Miami.
The reason why I say Miami is because, one, they don't have a prolific scorer besides Jimmy. They don't have a number 2 scorer, right?
They re-sign your man here, bro.
honestly, that doesn't mean shit. 2, they did not upgrade. They did not get better.
No.
What transactions did they do during the offseason that made them better?
They're gonna try to run it back.
Everybody else got better, but they still the same. Mind you, they lost PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
I don't see them like being this fucking great team. I don't.
All right.
That's just
so
me.
Heartbreakers on the first round exits. Who else about to get their heart broken in the first round?
I'm gonna say Denver.
Denver again. Denver
again.
leaving the first round again. Ain't
and
that
the reason why I
say
that is because Joker clearly he proved it last year that
you
he
don't
can
think
take the team to the playoffs.
With Murray being,
I have to see it first. I have to see it first. That's a year. A year worth of basketball that Murray did not play. I mean, shit, look at fucking Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson looked like he had a lot of rust. He don't look like the same Klay.
No. He had a couple games, but he just wasn't the same.
Yeah,
he was not the same.
He does not look the same. You know what I'm saying?
But,
and then on top of that,
but Murray's not that age. Murray is a lot younger than that.
But the thing is, Michael Porter Jr. He's had back issues since he got drafted, and he has not stayed healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I have to see it. I have to see it first.
I wish Denver can make it. You know what I mean? I wish they could, because the team is great to look at. Like, they're fun to watch. It's just, damn. If I had to put another team in first round exit, I would say.
Yeah, I think about it. It has to be 4.
It has to be 4. So it has to be one more, right?
Yeah, it has to. Well, one more. No, 4 on each.
4.
Well, no, not even. No, not even. Just one more.
It has to be one more, right?
Yeah.
It has to be East. Damn.
You're not gonna like what I gotta say.
It ain't gonna be the Celtics. Shut up.
It's gonna be Boston.
It's not gonna be fucking Boston. Shut up.
It's gonna be Boston.
It's not gonna be Boston.
Hear me why.
It's not gonna be Boston.
Hear me out.
I would love to see this. I would love to hear it.
Hear me out. Okay. You guys, before the All-Star break, shitting the bed, right? After the All-Star break, y'all went on this fantastic fucking run to make the playoffs.
Matter of fact, I'll let you say it, but I'm gonna say why I agree.
Okay.
I'll let you finish.
You go on this fantastic run to make the playoffs, have a great fucking playoff run. Okay. The issue is, right? I feel 70% of that, the reason why you guys went on that run is because of Ime Udoka.
That's the only reason we're not going to make it. I'm telling you that right now. It's Ime.
No, I'm telling you right now. That's why I feel like you guys are first. It's the first. I honestly feel like that's why you're going to be a first round exit. I'm not saying you guys don't have the pieces to make the playoffs. Yeah. I'm not saying that, but not having that coach.
I feel like us
not having that coach. Like, perfect example. Look at fucking the Celtics in 2015. Who was their head coach? David Blatt. David Blatt didn't do shit. What they do? Mid-season the following year. Fired him, hired Tyronn Lue. What ends up happening? They end up winning the championship. Yeah. Like, come on.
I feel like that turnaround happened because Ime, and I do feel like that whole playoff push, he did his thing. Like, oh my God, his adjustments. Everything that we were doing. I mean, of course, when we got to go to state,
he called people out. He checked people. He kept people accountable. Yeah. Ime had a main role on y'all making the finals. And then on top of that, I honestly feel like there's going to be a lot of controversy on that roster because what was Marcus Smart's thing before last season? They're over here trying to get the point guard when they already had their point guard.
Yeah, he believes he's the point guard.
He's the point guard. And what the fuck did they do this offseason? They traded for Malcolm Brogdon.
When it got a point guard.
When it got a point guard. Like,
even though, he was defensive player of the year, all that cool crap.
Exactly.
But they was not a point guard.
They needed a true point guard. You know what I'm saying? And
we needed someone who's going to shoot and control that ball and actually hold on to that ball. Because he had turnover issues too.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I said you may not like it, But you have to hear it. You're gonna have to hear it.
No,
Boston's
because as soon as I thought about it, I was like, yeah, bro, without Ime, I don't see us doing it. I can see us making it.
Because y'all were sitting in the bed in the beginning. Like literally Marcus Smart called out Jaylen Brown and fucking Jason Tatum. Like, yo, pass the ball. Like,
because with them and how this is gonna turn out, I just don't see it. And also with the
y'all lost Gallinari. Y'all lost Gallinari with the ACL tear.
With
and on top of that,
Robin
Williams
in that locker room.
Yes.
I don't see it because JT, that's my man, but he acts like a child often.
Exactly.
Jaylen Brown has a deep chip on his shoulder. Anytime somebody says anything about him, like the trade thing, when all that was going on, he was pissed. And I know why, because we're so homegrown. Like, that's kind of how the Celtics do their business. But damn, like it ain't going. I don't see it. Especially with the whole coach situation. I just don't see it.
And plus, on top of that, we still don't even know why he got suspended for a year. None of the details came out.
No. Well, it was. Apparently, he was being an asshole. It said that he has some like pretty strong language to some females and shit like that.
Okay.
So it was a lot. It was apparently a lot more him being kind of shitty to some females. Yeah. So
okay.
All right. Now we're in the contenders.
Minnesota.
I would say Minnesota. Now, here's my thing with Minnesota. It's probably the same thing everybody else says. I got to see it. I got to see how this is going to work. Like, don't get me wrong, Cat, Rudy. Bro, listen, it sounds great. It sounds beautiful. But I need to see it.
No, so
that sounds ridiculous.
The reason why I say it's going to be great is because they already have they brought it out that it's going to be Anthony Edwards and Cat together, and then when they get subbed out, it's going to be D'Lo and Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
D'Lo with the pick and roll with Rudy Gobert, right? And then when you got all four of them on the court together, it alleviates Cat. The reason why Minnesota had so many issues with Karl-Anthony Towns being at the 5 is that he is not a great rim protector. He is a better perimeter defender than a rim protector, right? Now, you take him out of the 5, put him at the 4, put Gobert at the 5. He is that great rim protector. He's won, 3 Defensive Player of the Years?
Yeah.
Okay? That's 3 DPOIs, right? You put him at the rim, and then you let Cat be the 4, be that stretch 4 that he wants to be, right? That's taking less energy and fatigue off of him, so his offense is going to produce even better. Anthony Edwards is going to make that leap to become an all-star this year. Anthony Edwards is going to take that leap. And D'Lo, yes, D'Lo has been shitting the bed. He hasn't been the same since he's left Brooklyn. Since he's left Brooklyn, but I feel like this is what's going to rejuvenate his fucking career. Due to the fact, I love D'Lo, but due to the fact that he has that pick and roll partner now.
Yeah.
Because Cat, he's not going to be in the paint. He wants to shoot threes. He thinks he's fucking 6'7". He thinks he's 6'5", thinking he's a shooting guard. Granted, yes, he's a great 3-point shooter.
He's a great shooter, yeah.
He's a great shooter. I'm not going to take that from him. But like, if you're that fucking big, go in the goddamn paint and go punish somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Gobert, getting Rudy Gobert is going to.
It's not bad. I'm saying
they're gonna be contenders. They're gonna be contenders. That's just my opinion.
I would say
matter of fact, change the Celtics from contenders and then put Chicago Bulls as the first round exit.
That's what I was gonna say next with Chicago, because Chicago, like, their pieces are great. The pieces that they have, I feel like if what's the name would have made it to the playoffs and they were actually he was playing in the playoffs, Lonzo.
Trust me, I saw Lonzo. I saw when the Bulls were healthy.
They
fucking look great.
Oh my goodness.
They look great.
If they can make it to the playoffs healthy,
they look
great. Feel like they are.
But the only issue is now.
Them boys.
But the only issue now is that they don't have Lonzo. Lonzo still can't run. He can't jump. He just got surgery again. So it's like, who are they gonna have to play at the point? Caruso. I think Caruso's better on the bench. I think he's a better 6-man.
Like I said, if they were healthy, they are serious contenders. But man, it's disappointing.
DeRozan had a historic season.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And then Levine too. Levine
was coming onto his own. Like, them boys were balling. and I feel so bad about it. But damn, yeah, I can see that. All right,
So
I was gonna say Chicago. Next one for me, would say it's either Clippers or Memphis.
No, Memphis is our contenders. Memphis is contenders.
Like,
because
I was kind of torn on both of those.
They're still young.
Stop it.
You know, they're still getting to their own. They're getting their own.
And Jaws becoming that dude, and we see it.
But I feel like he just needs to develop a better jump shot. He needs to be more consistent from the 3-point line.
He's young. Like we all, it's like that with all these young dudes that are like taking over the league. Luka and him,
Anthony Edwards.
Trey. We're trying. They need to develop something else in their game that will make them accelerate over. We were talking about before. Ja has that same stigma that what's the name has right now, Giannis, that he's using the rules against the rest of the league,
and he's one-dimensional.
He drives, and we already know when he coming in and he driving, you better grown man that stuff because he's coming through you. He don't care.
Yeah,
and that's kind of his issue with him being injured too, because he will try to. I mean, if Giannis is there, he's gonna try it. He don't care, and that's kind of. But I mean, they're fun though. That's the best thing I can say about Memphis. They're fun.
No, they are fun to watch. They are fun to watch.
Sure.
They have Jaren Jackson. They got Desmond Bain.
So they're good. One more in contenders?
No. Well, you could put the Mavericks.
I was gonna say Dallas.
I mean, they added Christian Wood.
I need to see how that's going to work out.
They got JaVale McGee.
Luka needs somebody else. It's obvious. We saw that him going up against Golden State. He needs somebody else because we saw what he did to Phoenix. What he dropped? He had more points than him in that half
in Game 7.
Than the whole team. You know what I mean? Like we know what he can do. He just needs someone.
Like
else.
I said,
he needs a co-star.
I consider them contenders due to the fact they went from to the Western Conference Finals. But I feel like them adding Christian Wood and JaVale McGee is those are great additions because Christian Wood, he's not bad. In Detroit, he wasn't bad, but the only thing is the stigma with Christian Wood is that he's doing these things, having these great numbers with shitty ass teams that has no promise. Where he can ball because nobody else is balling.
Nobody else there.
Yeah, but
so we're gonna see how he can do.
Because the thing is, though, he re-signed with the Rockets thinking that James Harden was gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we're gonna see what he can do.
Like I said, I want to see he has a good pick and roll partner. JaVale McGee playing the 5 is gonna be good as well for the.
He got a potential MVP on the other side of him.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do.
Freaking Luka, he should, have that MVP caliber season this year. Jason Kidd expects the most out of his players. He's literally playing. He expects them to play defense. And honestly, compared from last year to the year prior, Luka, he got better on defense.
Yeah. So, all right. So now we're getting into this thing. And we kind of got it crazy because the East, we have 3 teams in the East. So, and what? 2 teams left?
I would say serious contenders. Is Brooklyn.
Let's do. Yeah, I would say serious contenders. Brooklyn, obvious for Brooklyn. We know what they got. We know what they're going to produce. Honestly, and I hate to say it because I hate them. But Jesus Christ, if somehow, some way, which I don't know how with Nash, if you're going to be able to do this, but if you can get something out of Ben Simmons, and he, even if it's just defense, and he has some kind of confidence, you're golden. You're golden. Because we saw what he did that year when y'all were going up against, when that series that he went up against KD. And he was good. Like he was before he ran into, what's the name? I got scared. If his confidence is back and he's playing with confidence, I think Ben Simmons, good.
All right, so I think the only thing like the flaw on the Brooklyn's roster is that they don't have a true center. They have Nicholas Claxton. He put up some weight, and he's a good pick and roll player. And he's I just need to see that on defense.
Yeah.
But again, supposedly they're gonna have Ben play the 5 at some point to the game.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Which I'm okay with.
That's cool.
But on top of that, you understand, I don't care if Ben Simmons doesn't shoot the ball. Do I want him to shoot the ball? Yes. Yeah. Build some fucking confidence, But do I need him to shoot the ball? Fuck no. I have Kyrie Irving, I have KD, I have Seth Curry.
Seth coming off. Yeah.
Joe Harris coming back from injury. They just traded for Royce O'Neal, who's a great wing defender and a 3-point shooter. TJ Warren, who's coming from off that foot injury, So they have the pieces to do something. And
even
honestly, I feel like
defense.
And honestly, I feel like the narrative, like this year's narrative, is gonna be different because a lot of people talk shit about with the trade request, the whole thing with Kyrie, with the vaccination crap. Let him play the full season.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't have had this issue. Y'all wouldn't have had
this issue. You know what I'm saying? Let him play the full season. I feel like
you got full season Kyrie, KD
full season KD. As long
Ben
as
Simmons has confidence.
Yes,
y'all chilling.
Because granted, you see what Ben did with Philly. Yeah. He's an all defensive player. You know what I'm saying? He's a great facilitator. Again, I don't need him to shoot. I just need him to rebound and fucking give the ball to the shooters. Yep. And honestly, I feel like if Ben Simmons can develop into that LeBron role, where LeBron, he's not known for shooting fucking threes, but he hits a couple here and there, but he's driving it in and then dishing it out.
Yeah.
If he can play that role and then sit in the chair and play defense, Brooklyn's gonna have a problem.
If he has confidence, it's great.
But the only thing that really concerns me, that scares me about the Brooklyn Nets, and it's Steve Nash as coach. He don't know what the fuck
I said. Yeah.
Doesn't know what the fuck he does. Is like he doesn't do any adjustments, any of that shit. It's just horrendous. Honestly, the only championship contenders that I really see is Golden State and the Clippers. Everybody else are serious contenders.
I was literally gonna say Golden State, obviously coming out of the West, like they're still championship contenders. We see what they do. Yeah, cool. You can say all you want to do. Well, we could say the whole defensive thing is weird for them, but what
they're getting Wiseman back.
That's what I'm saying.
They're getting Wiseman back.
Steph's defense is obviously getting better. Like it's obvious. Clay is back. If Clay is somewhat healthy, he still plays decent defense.
I honestly think what would be more beneficial for the Golden State is if they put Clay on the bench, have him play 6-man, start Jordan Poole.
Yeah. Jordan Poole's coming on his own.
Did you hear about what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
At the practice, is Draymond fucking punching Jordan? I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah, and then with Draymond, I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest, because he's the heart and soul of that team. It's obvious. Even with him falling out in the finals multiple times, he still was. His presence was just messing up Boston. Like him just being there was throwing people off their game. Think about it. Think about how much he got underneath Jaylen Brown's skin. You know what I mean? And Marcus Smart. Like them boys were losing their cool.
Yeah, they got Kuminga coming back. Kuminga's they're loaded.
They're loaded. And it's scary.
The same thing. And
the Clippers is the exact same thing.
They're getting Paul George. They're getting Kawhi coming back. They just added John Wall. They have one of the deepest rosters in the NBA. Yeah. They have Norman Powell.
If they come back and they're healthy,
Zubac.
They're healthy. It's on. It's on. The Clippers, it's on. Now, with both of them, dude, I would say if I'm gonna put the two teams I feel like are gonna be in the coming out of the that are gonna be in the finals. If the two teams I would say, damn, that is so hard to choose out of the East. But damn, I would say the Nets. Oh my God. If I'm looking at these three teams, the Milwaukee Nets and the 76ers, right? I see all three of them making it to the finals. All three of them I feel like can make it. Especially if they're healthy. With Chris Middleton being healthy, Giannis is Giannis. We already saw it with us.
Exactly.
Cool. With the 76ers, if
they added great pieces. They got Daniel House.
Yeah. Harden doesn't
need to traded away Danny Green. They traded away Danny Green, which was a great transaction.
You know what I mean? Harden doesn't need to be 2018 Harden. He really doesn't.
They do.
He really doesn't.
Yes, they do. Yes, he does.
What's the name playing? The way he plays.
Embiid chokes in the playoffs.
How?
Somebody, bro, Every year. He has not made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Not once.
I thought they made it.
Joel Embiid has not went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Not fucking once.
Remember, y'all beat him.
Yeah, we beat them.
That's right.
And then they
well, they made it. They made it with the Rockets. They made it with the Raptors.
Atlanta beat them, and the Raptors beat them.
Well, yeah, but you know.
No, the Raptors beat them in the second round.
Really? Was that?
Yes. Yes. With the luckiest shot across the.
Like I said, like I can see it. But if I had to choose,
they're serious contenders.
If I had to choose between these three teams in the East,
I would say the Bucks. I would say the Bucks.
You say the Bucks? I think you're being modest. I'm
not being modest. It's just the fact that there's less questions with the Bucks than everybody else.
There's less questions with the Bucks. So damn.
No, there's less questions about the Bucks. That's what I'm saying. I see the Nets as serious contenders, but they're not championship contenders yet because they don't have the coach. Like I
don't think Steve Nash is a championship coach.
He's not.
But Jesus Christ, bro, y'all may not even need it.
You might not need it. No, I think we do, bro. Like every championship has at least a good to great head coach that can actually change the adjustments and stuff like that.
I can definitely see this. Now, as far as the West, because I've noticed that we don't have a West in the series, but the only team
they're not serious contenders.
That's what I'm saying. I think the only
Grizzlies are not serious contenders. They're contenders because it's like, for example, nobody thought that the Mavericks were going to be in the Western Conference Finals this year with just Luka.
Well, yeah, because the Suns shit the bed.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They're contenders. Shit happens.
I feel like the only team that's gonna give Golden State a run for the money if they make it that far into the West is gonna be Minnesota.
Because
they're just so big. Like they're big. Like they completely overshadow them.
I think that's what Minnesota saw what Cleveland did, and they were like, you know what? We have to stop playing toward their fucking. Yeah, we have to stop playing towards their way of playing basketball. Let's play our way of basketball and see what they can fucking do.
Could you look at us, like you look at the Celtics, like and
you had
and Golden State
and Horford.
Those were some small ball teams that were in the finals. Even Milwaukee's not that small, and when you're talking about going in, but if Minnesota is going up against Golden State, them playing big ball like that, they have a good chance of giving them a run for the money. Now, don't get me wrong, they got to play crazy defense because we know Golden State's going to shoot on you. They're going to shoot on you like you ain't never seen before. Because, I mean, we saw what they did to us in the finals. The best defensive team in the league. They were just raining on us. So, I can see this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it. I think that is pretty good. I try to, organize it in even what I feel like maybe the wave of teams in that.
The only reason why I put the three teams in the West as contenders because again, at the end of the day, any of those three teams can go to the second, can go to Western Conference Finals.
Yes, sir.
It just depends on the matchup.
Which one they're gonna get.
Exactly.
And the East is just kind of crazy right now. So
yeah, honestly,
you got the Clippers.
I honestly feel like this year's NBA is the most balanced than we've seen it in a very long time because it's always been that the West is the strongest one out of the East.
Yeah.
To the point that people were like, oh, instead of doing East versus West, it should be the top 16 teams because you had teams in the West with literally over 40 fucking wins, not making the playoffs. But then on the East, you have teams that are making it with 35 wins.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So that is our power rankings for this upcoming season. Let's get to the next topic.